sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life.
Yo, it's a mother-loving porch monkey podcast. And don't forget to say,
please don't forget
podcast.
Please go ahead, tell them.
For the love of Allah. I promise. Say porch monkeys without podcast.
Well, what happens?
Because if you do it, we got a special guest.
I'm at the gas. It's already a gas shortage. I'm trying to fuel up.
Right.
I'm in a rush.
Porch monkeys. That's like
in World War Z, the porch monkey. Let me get some. I went in your mouth. I ain't got time to explain.
Ain't got time.
Shit.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's racist. That's racist.
Exactly.
Porch monkey is racist.
If they say it without saying podcast,
Right.
then we fuck.
Monkey.
Your mouth
Yeah.
is
yeah.
We fucking them up. Yeah, we fucking them up.
Your mouth is over here. It's over there.
It's all right. So, and if you happen to be like he normally say, if you not
Matter of fact,
if you white, and
If you the
say
color of this shit right here, you see this
porch
color?
monkey without the podcast,
You see this color right here?
we lynching people now.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, we did say no matter what color you are, if you don't say
we fucking you up,
Podcast.
and I'm posting the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. We just it is what it is at this point.
But look, we're gonna introduce ourselves real quick so we can introduce our special guest.
Right.
So the greatest theme song in the world.
Hold on. I gotta do this shit right. Hold on, I gotta do this shit right.
For the
We
ladies
cannot
at home.
disrespect this motherfucker.
Okay,
love her. Go.
let's go.
Go ahead.
Sports do with the info.
Duty.
Yes. I love it, guys.
Best theme song in the world.
But guess what?
Oh,
What's better than this though?
All right, what's better than that?
This dude right here.
This guy right here.
This dude right
This
here.
guy right here.
His name is Do It All.
Do it all.
Do it all.
Dr. Do It All.
Go ahead.
Cuts hair.
Cut here.
He's a lawyer.
Co-wrote the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He also choreographed for Janet Jackson
Yes.
in the past.
This is
He's also the ghostwriter for the whole Mobb Deep first album.
He did.
So he does everything.
Yeah, I don't even want that cat out of the bag, but
He
he
cooks.
You look familiar. So I'm on the Rhythm Nation tour with Janet Jackson. I was on the Rhythm Nation tour. I know you seen it.
All right. So he fits right in, everybody.
Yeah.
He fits right in. Let's introduce Brother Marquise, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the legendary Cool Live crew, we got Brother Keith joining us.
Yes,
Like
ladies and
this.
gentlemen.
Porch Podcast. Porch Monkeys Podcast. Remember, Porch Monkeys Podcast.
You don't say it, fucking you up on sight.
On
sight. Crazy. Your head.
So,
Did we? No, I was the first last week. I was the first last week.
One.
you did? All right. So, look, real quick, we got a guest. I'm going to run through it. It's your boy, Jimmy VIP.
Uh-huh.
So you want to get what?
Right.
It's your boy, Jimmy VIP. AKA Jimmy Ciroc boy. I'm going to pass him my name. I'm going to pass him my name real quick. So, what's the name today?
Jimmy Ciroc.
One half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Johnson and Johnson.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's your motherfucking boy, World War Z, a.k.a. Harry Wanker.
It's not like Harry Wanker, but I ain't even Look, let's get into it. All right, Brother Marquise.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Everybody, legend. Now, I don't know if y'all know, not that one. If y'all know about booty music, which nowadays, it's
Miami bass music. It's Miami bass music.
Yeah.
We call it booty music. Yeah, booty music.
But you didn't start rapping like that. If you want to kind of go back to the
he
beginning.
was a rapper, actually.
Right. Like you was barring niggas to death.
we did homework about
barring.
it, so we know
back
some shit.
then. Yeah.
Thank you.
You went from Rochester to
LA.
Right.
Right.
So
You were considered a battle rapper.
let me get my notes real quick, because I got something I want to ask you. Okay, first, because you've been doing this for a while, right? As far as rapping goes.
Right.
In high school, right? The first album,
Right.
all right? Do you remember the name of that first album?
Rhythm Rock. we was in the 9th grade, me and Rodney O. Then my second 12-inch was my junior year in Riverside Poly.
Okay.
Riverside Poly. I went to
Definitely.
I went to the same high school with Reggie Miller and Cheryl Miller.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, they used to call like the whole they used to have assemblies for me and Rodney.
Okay.
And then they used to have assemblies for Cheryl and Reggie Miller
Wow.
too.
shit.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay. So first album. Okay. Now what we gonna do? Did you want to ask him anything?
Now, I mean, before we get to the nastiness, I kind of wanted to stay with the origins, before we go, because, we're going to get crazy when we go there. We get to me some Tony days and all of that shit.
Yeah,
I need to know, nigga, because I was a little nigga like,
Right.
I want to go, but yeah, go.
See, we was definitely in the jerk.
Oh, hell
I was
yeah. This
definitely
like 9,
waiting
10,
for the
maybe.
video to come on. Any video, it didn't matter.
It didn't even matter. Y'all
Yeah,
had
video
the bitches in
jukebox.
there.
Video
Come on,
jukebox. Video
man.
jukebox.
What about video music
Jeez.
box? Y'all remember
Yeah,
that
video
joint?
music box,
Okay,
video
video
jukebox. Yeah, where you can call in and type it in on the
Requested
phone.
it?
And request it
Man,
on the
that shit
phone.
came
It costs
in
money though.
That was before MTV. That was before MTV.
Right.
And then I think MTV came along and bought Video Jukebox because it was right on the beach. It was right on South Beach. Video
That's crazy. How they
Jukebox
buy everything that
was right on South
Yeah,
Beach.
Viacom, man, that's a monster, man.
Yep. I think I think one of our videos was like 329 or something like that. Code 329.
I
Yeah.
still remember the code.
Yeah,
for it.
3 something. I think Move something was like 3 something. I believe
something.
351, 329.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. But so like you said, so you think about those times and coming up, and hip hop was still centralized as more of a boom bap thing. And then the West Coast took it and turned, started the
Right.
gangster shit, what I'm
Right.
saying? With
Right.
And then here come y'all, and y'all made it cool to just talk straight directly about pussy. You know what I'm saying? It was like fuck all the innuendo shit.
yeah.
It's like nah.
Ass, titties,
Right,
but
and
just
this is what
this
it is.
is what
This
we
is what
want.
we doing down here.
this is
You know
what
I
we
mean?
want.
So
We want it.
yeah.
We want it.
Right.
Well, I mean,
What made y'all do that? Like what? Because I know it's switched up. What was the cause for the
That
switch up?
was more, to be truthful, I think that was more Luke's, that was more of Luke having an input, as far as bringing the girls into it and the sexual content of the songs,
Okay. The sexual content.
Yeah, because he was a DJ and he would throw the chants out and the
Right.
crowd would
Was
and
Miami.
and they would respond. And then again though too, so it all kind of went together really well because you got Miami, it's always hot, and you got
Right.
girls in shorts and
right.
the booty shorts, the Daisy Dukes, the
they're already
bikinis,
dressing like
that.
that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's the
anyway,
vibe. So,
it's the
yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
It's the vibe.
Yep, that's a fact.
They already
It's the
doing it.
vibe, and then having a big Caribbean Latin influence. The music is a little bit more upbeat.
Sexual.
Definitely,
Right. The music is a little bit up tempo and all of that. So it all went together. It all went together at that time. At that time, it went together really well.
Yeah.
They say because they were saying like because we was reading like I was telling Z like I like to when I read this shit I feel like if we gonna talk to you face to face I'd rather just ask you things instead of just like
Right.
going through
Yeah, because Wikipedia can only tell you so
Right.
much. you know what I mean?
Right.
So Wikipedia had the shit as when y'all met Luke, he was labeled as being because all y'all were rappers.
Right.
And then when it came to him, it said what did it say?
He was more the promoter.
It said
Yeah.
promoter.
He had more titles.
And then y'all changed your style to it said like directly to comical, which is
Yeah.
funny,
Right.
and sexual.
Yes.
So it was like more gimmicky.
Yes. Luke did come in with the gimmicks as far as with the chants, the call and response thing, and the whole like hype man thing, and with the girls, and with the girls, yeah.
Okay. So I like rap. Like I love rap. Like I'm from New York. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like when we were young, like a lot of New Yorkers really wasn't.
It was niggas was biased straight up and down. Like we didn't.
Niggas wasn't fucking with that shit.
Yeah,
Really. Like niggas. Like we loved it for what it was.
Right.
The sex. The
Right.
You would rather watch it on video jukebox than
Than buy it.
probably go out and buy it, and then and like BLS wasn't playing it.
Okay.
You know, they wasn't
Kiss?
really. Kiss wasn't really. I think they started playing Me So Horny. I think they
Right.
started playing Me So Horny, but
That
they
definitely got played.
they
That
they got
USA
played. That got you and probably Pop That Coochie got played too in
Definitely.
New York.
We love
I
that
think
shit.
Yeah,
Move Something got played.
played probably a little
Move
bit.
somebody.
Now I think the first time we started getting played in New York on the radio, as far as mainstream radio, was Move Something.
Move,
Move Something. Move Something, because it was getting played on Rick D's, and
Yeah.
it was it was one of those kind of records. It was one of those kind of records. But you know, I used to send 12 inches home after we used to do them, and it's like, man, we ain't rocking with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's that down South Florida stuff. Y'all Geechees down there. We ain't really rocking with that.
But
But
like you said, once it broke through, it was almost like, well, shit.
right,
Yeah, okay,
right,
well,
right.
Nick,
But
yeah.
then again, though, too, you had a lot of people that, you know, like everybody goes back and forth from New York to Miami. It's like Miami's like the sixth borough, especially all the Jamaicans,
Right.
all the Jamaicans, you know,
Haitians,
all of the Dominicans,
Right.
the Puerto Ricans.
Right.
They go back and forth. So it was, you know. And I remember a couple of times being in New York. We was in Queens one time, and guys was coming through the streets of Queens with the Jeeps,
Right.
and blasting our stuff,
Yeah.
blasting it,
Back then,
yeah, blasting
and all of
it,
that.
blasting
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. But then again, a lot of hardcore New Yorkers did not like it. You know what I'm saying? Because because we. You know, we was getting into it on tour. You know, we would go on tour.
I can believe
You know,
that.
we would go on tour. We
Yeah.
would go. That's how we met Public Enemy. We kind of got into it a little bit. You know, Leor Cohen used to kind of hold the line on us.
Right,
You know, Two Live Crew. If we were headlining a certain date or at a certain venue, you know, he would try to go hard. Two Live Crew doesn't get no riser. They don't get no backdrop. They get 15 minutes. Wah 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 wah.
Okay.
And you know, he used to work for Rush Management.
Right.
So you know, Rush Management had everybody at the time back then. So yeah, so
You know,
so
I was just,
we went through our little spats and spouts, you know, as far as with everybody, you know, to kind of get our respect out there. But once we get on the stage,
Yeah.
once we get on the stage, we
y'all
was
earned that.
murdering. We was murdering. We was murdering them. So
Y'all put a fucking.
That's what I
right,
was just about to
right.
say.
So yeah,
Fucking
so we have the
show.
whole lot. So we would have to co-headline or just headline the whole bill.
Right,
You know,
right,
and then you know sometimes when they needed us for ticket sales, you know, they would call us. But you know, it was, you know, it'd be a little, you know. It was always some bullshit, you know. They'd try to speak to you, you know, whatever, and just because you know you're there in the venue and this and that and the other, but you know they wasn't really fucking with us for real.
But I mean, shit, y'all had the South on a lot.
Oh yeah. South,
Really
some
all
of the
you
West
needed at
Coast,
that time, yeah,
some of the West Coast, Texas, and the Midwest.
Hell yeah.
And the
That's all you
Midwest.
had. You know,
Speaking of
overseas
West
was
Coast,
probably crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of West Coast, I know it's a long topic. You did a track with
Oh, Ice-T. Yeah.
The 99 Problems. I believe.
Original
The
99
original
Problems.
99
Right, yeah.
Problems, right?
Yeah.
That rest in peace, Kid Ice too.
Yeah, R.I.P., man.
We had some pictures.
My guy, Kid Ice.
My
Yeah, I
guy.
remember when we took that picture.
When was that? You remember
I
that?
remember when we took that picture. Yeah, I remember that.
That's dope.
And that's a mixtape. That's a mixtape that we did up under there too. That's a mixtape that
Yeah.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that you got a lot of. I was looking up, you know what I'm saying, doing research. You got a lot of stuff with Kid Ice.
Yeah, because we was on. I got a lot of shit with him.
Yeah, I was
A
gonna
lot
say
of pictures, a lot of everything.
like, yeah, a lot of. I was gonna ask, like out of the group, out of the crew, like everybody that you was dealing with during that time, who would you say?
Was cooler with.
Yeah, would you say that you had like somebody
real
was like a
relationship
brother,
with-
like
Hell no.
no?
Hell no.
Wow.
Them niggas there ain't got no. It's just me and Kid Ice was just out because basically he kind of needed me, but he wasn't really. You know, we'd take them pictures and we would do what we do, but
After that,
we ain't really had nothing in common. He no. Fuck no.
okay,
Hell no.
okay. So when I'm getting,
Working relationships.
working relationships is different from.
Yeah.
So really,
No, it's no backyard barbecues with none of them guys.
let me. Okay.
None.
Okay.
All the pussy y'all got together?
I got my own. I got
It's
my
like my own pussy.
Nah, I get it.
I feel the same way. I mean,
He used to
just,
sit up and want to talk all night. He used to want to talk all night. I used to go in his room, take his bitches. He used to talk. He want to talk all night. get massages and shit.
Rico Swap.
Yeah, he want to talk on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we don't talk about my man Disco.
Rico Swap.
I know Disco's a no nonsense kind of guy. Every time I see Disco, he cussing the motherfucker out. Yeah.
He always smiling with us though, so I think we.
Oh
both
yeah,
the right way.
he likes y'all. He likes y'all.
Yeah, I like
definitely.
you. You know, I like these guys, man. I like these guys. You know, it was kind of rocky in the beginning, but you know, we worked it out. I like these guys. Man. I like the way they do their shit, man. Y'all gonna have some fun. Man.
Straightforward.
Yeah, it wasn't really no. It wasn't really no love and two live crew. It was just that what basically what we could do for each other. You know,
Right,
it
right.
wasn't basically it was from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
You know, it was just business. It was just
Business
business.
first.
Yeah,
So
just business.
like I'm learning that when we talk to a lot of people who've been in the industry, a lot of people say the same fucking thing. And looking from the outside, like
thought
as
it was
fans.
Yeah, we was
As fans, you like, oh man, these motherfuckers is quick. Like,
I've got more love from fans than I've probably gotten from any member of Two Live Crew.
dang,
Yeah, from Luke, Mr. Mix, and Fresh Kid Ice.
wow.
Yeah.
So it's a business. It's most business.
Seem like the higher you go up, the more you go drift apart.
Just the part.
Yeah.
So y'all, all right. So that's why, like I tell my guys, like we broke together, right?
I'm still broke.
Well, like we broke together. So if we coming up and we building something, right? I'm trying to keep everybody like together, man. Like I feel like I need
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. But but see, with me and my whole involvement with Two Live Crew,
Okay.
I was fucking with somebody that was basically fucking with Luke, Mr. Mix.
Okay.
And he was
DJ.
fucking with Luke. Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Mix. I'm fucking with Mr. Mix and he's fucking with Luke. So right. So
Okay.
that's how you know what I'm saying. It and then Luke, Luke really didn't have no integrity and have no intentions on focusing on nobody but himself.
I can see.
At certain points, it would seem like he was trying to, let us bump heads. Let us bump heads to see how he can dissolve the situation really quick and run off with everything. So it was always, it was always on some bullshit. Get him over there and talk about him.
Right.
Get him over there and talk about him. It was always some sucker shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Email shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit went on like that, and then Luke would get on the Drink Champs and call me pussies and everything. And when I first got to Miami, I mean, my bags were barely unpacked, and I remember this like yesterday. We went around Luke's mother's house. He's in there, he's in there going through a domestic thing with his baby mama,
Okay.
closing up fist and
Wow.
all type of shit,
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
and then
Sucker.
and we all know Luke too. He got 2 cents over his lunch money. He is really really talkative. He gonna straighten everybody that say something about him.
Right.
Everybody else ain't shit.
Right.
And when he's on, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When he's on, his mouthpiece is on as well. So I don't know why he getting on there talking crazy about me and I was doing some research on the brother too, and I ran across something that Luke did. Not getting off the subject, but I ran across something that Luke did with Camilla Harris. He interviewed Camilla Harris, and I'm like, he's looking at Camilla Harris, and then he's talking all of this shit, but like he talking to Camilla Harris, but shit, he's condoning rape too, because when we first started. Some guys out of Luke's little group, they slapped the girl unconscious, and the guy had the girl in his hands, carrying the girl around from room to room. And I'm like, why the fuck Luke sitting up in here talking to this sister, and he, he condoning rape.
That's the
you know what I'm saying? Laughing at it.
That's just
laughing at it.
Yeah.
They talk, but that's how we do bitches in Miami. We take pussy down here. I'm like, no, we don't.
that
take,
right,
we
Disco?
don't take no pussy. We
Yo,
don't
he
take
said
no
no.
pussy.
You
We
put
do
a
not
big
take no
legend
pussy.
over this, so we can't get sued.
So I kind of remember. I don't know if Luke knew that I was paying attention to him this closely, but I was. I studied him. And he's a very nasty dude. Very, 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 very nasty guy. Very, very weird. You know, it was some situations that he put me in that was like, you know, that was like really, really crazy. I can remember a time we did a show somewhere like in Central Florida. Northern Florida, up through there. And I woke up like I was asleep. Me and Luke used to share a room.
Right.
And I woke up, man, with like about 8 or 9 gold chains around me. And that was like weird. And then Luke used to always talk about trying to brainwash somebody and put the root lady on you.
Come on,
and
man.
the root lady is the botanical, the chick at the botanical, you know, with the, you know, that
I believe in that shit.
yeah, you know,
Now,
like,
I
don't believe in it. I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it, but I believe in people who do. I believe
Well,
they
well,
exist.
yeah, it does.
me tell you,
It does.
a
It
real
does.
for a fact
So Luke
story
was
that-
always talking about the root lady. I'm gonna put the roots on you. So, and now coming to think about it too, if I'm kind of correct, I think he took our picture to the botanical on 7th Avenue. It's right by Jumbo's, right across from where Bo Diddley used to be at. And you know what they'll do is they'll drink some vodka, they'll spit on your picture, they'll blow some cigar smoke on it and throw a little chicken blood on you,
all of that
and then
shit,
throw you in the refrigerator and try to freeze your life.
Right.
Yes, he was always bragging about that kind of shit.
That shit
He was
is
always bragging. And a couple of guys was like, yeah, boy, Luke done put the roots on you. Luke put the roots on y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep. So he's always talking about that shit. Always talking about
That's
trying to
scary,
brainwash and but you know, I believe in Jesus though. So,
course,
you know, I
okay.
believe in the blood of Jesus, you know. So that shit ain't gonna stick on me. If anything, it's gonna backfire on you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
If
right.
anything, it's gonna backfire on you. But he was always on some weird shit like that.
I noticed there was some things different once the name changed from Two Live Crew
To Luke, yeah, that's right.
Luke
right.
featuring Two Live Crew.
Remember that like yesterday, I think we were somewhere in Kansas City. We rose up to a venue. It was kind of like wet
Yeah.
wet and foggy.
Yeah.
We rose up to the venue.
Look at it like
Right.
Featuring.
Yeah.
Featuring.
Like, fuck, what the fuck is going on?
right.
What the fuck is going on?
yeah.
And then he was always on some trickery shit, trying to trick you into doing, tricked us into doing band in the USA.
That's what I was gonna say, because
He
he was
tricked
really
us
the
in-
only one.
He
with
tricked
it.
us into doing band in the USA, yeah.
Right.
And then, you know, he's kind of guy that too, that, you know, he'll make your life miserable and then they'll sit back and laugh at it. Like they thought Luke and his guys thought that the whole Two Live Crew shit was a joke, you know, fucking us around, having us coming from New York,
Right.
California and all of that. Because
Down
Fresh
to
Kid
my-
Ice, Fresh Kid Ice is from Brooklyn.
Right.
He's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. He's from Flatbush.
Okay.
He's from Brooklyn.
I kind of got a vibe that it was something. It was
Yeah,
from-
so he went to
from
Tilden.
somewhere
He went to
else.
Tilden. He went to
Okay.
Tilden High School. Yeah. So you know, it was always fun and games to Luke, you know, and you know, and kind of before then, you know, Luke, he puts blanks in the AR-15 and locks me in the Pac Jam and shot at me, and laughing.
What's the pack?
Yeah, Pac Jam was a club. It was a club. It was on 54th and 12th. That's where we did.
So you gotta tell this story.
That's why we did the Two Live is what we are. Two Live is what we are. Picture at. You know, when we by the Cherokee.
Right.
When I got my pants kind of down, that was the Pac Jam right there. Yeah. And he thought that was the funniest thing since the Dave Chappelle show. Then when I left him in front of Luke's on the beach, he pulls a gun on me. But the homie called him out. I guess he didn't realize who I was with, and the homie called him out and punked him with the gun, him and his guy.
Okay.
And it was like about $1 billion worth of guys in the back of Luke. And when I seen them one by one, it was like, you know, Luke was dead wrong for doing that just because you left him. Why would he want to pull a gun on you? But when Twan told him to bring the gun out and come out in the streets, he didn't do anything. So Luke was always trying to portray a tough guy image to us, to kind of scare us from asking him for anything, but he wasn't really like that.
I mean,
I seen him do a couple of heroic shits now. I seen him, we were somewhere up in Tampa again, and they tried to lock us in some recreational center. So Luke did take the gun from the security guard and get out of there.
that's a security guard.
Yeah, that's security guard.
I think that's a
Then
different.
somebody came, and then Luke jumped up on the car and shot at him with an AR-15. But it was probably still the one that had the blanks in it too. So
Was you
I
around when
have
the,
seen him. I have seen him do some heroic shit. But he always picked on the little guys.
Was you around when the Death Row shit popped off? he had issues with Death Row and Snoop.
Oh,
Was
when
you
he
around?
started that Cowards in Compton thing.
Yeah. Was you
Yeah,
around for that era?
That came from New York to LA.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If I can kind of remember correctly with that, you know, because you know I got cousins, you know, from Rochester that live out in Los Angeles. So you know, in the '80s, you know, they would come to see me, and Luke would always have to have something to say. So like, you know, Luke, you might want to chill out because they gonna protect us out here. They gonna protect us out here. My cousin was like, you know.
Right. What we doing?
I'll peel Luke. So, you know, and I don't think. And then Luke wanted to do that shit too because he knew that we was from California and that's the kind of nigga that he is. So he want to fuck with everybody else because we from there. But I think somebody was calling Luke saying, don't come back to LA. We gonna fuck you up. And then Luke was like, who this is? And they was like, Compton Crip gang. But it probably was Hoover. And probably that's how it probably all started, you know. But it ain't no telling because you know we had dancers that we was in St. Louis one time and Easy and them some kind of way had our dancers, and when it was time to leave in the morning, you know, Luke had the private jet, so Luke didn't left the girl, so he always had beef for him anyway. He always had beef for Easy and them anyway, you know, and then probably wanted to throw, you know, a little something slick, a little sneak diss, a little slick diss towards California because that's where we came from. You know, that's where we all was from. So Luke is a real dirty nigga. You know, he's a real dirty.
Sound like
real,
real. I mean,
just listen,
real
like,
dirty.
damn.
But I ain't trying to bash the brother nothing like that. But that's just probably what the fuck he know, and that's just how he, you know, that's just how he get down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real nasty. You know, like everybody that was rocking with him and trying to love him and be down with him, some kind of way he fucks up those kind of relationships.
Yeah. Sounds like a chess player.
Yeah, he fucks up those kind of relationships.
Sounds
like he's he's playing with Slep Rock to me because everything that he touched, you know, that shit just fizzles.
That's Slap Rock.
Playing with Slep Rock with me.
Slap Rock.
Oh shit. Yo, this is crazy. Like you said, you see this shit and you think, like, cause you think that type of environment y'all was in. Well, again, and I hate to keep bringing this shit up, but this is what I know because this is what we seeing as kids. Pussy, liquor, fun. So it's like, how the fuck could this not go right? You understand what I'm saying? And money.
We tried
money on top of this shit.
imitated that time.
Yes,
we looked up to that shit that much that we threw hotel parties in high school.
Yeah, like that's what. Yeah, man. Like,
Filled it up with bitches. I know my wife watching, but you know, I was in high school. I didn't say that.
I apologize to Mark.
But that whole vibe and that image that we portrayed, it just made you look at everything that we did was like fun and sexual.
That's
so
it.
You really couldn't look at, you know, what was really going on.
Behind the
And
scenes.
then, you know, it's like our show was so tight that, you know, that we had fun on the stage, but when the show was over, everybody damn near went, you know,
Separate ways.
yeah, on their separate ways.
I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah, because I never did. It just was a fucked up vibe. That whole little 7-year run fucking with Luke was a fucked up vibe. And he made it that way. He made sure that he made it that way.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of dudes. So when you from the street, I'm gonna say, I mean, not necessarily the streets, but when you a street dude, you know, you read people differently.
Right.
Like we could read fake. Like we could see, like when
Their
you
body language.
their body language, how they act, how they, you know,
It shows on your face.
it
It
all
shows
that.
on your face.
Like we good to read, like great readers of that.
Yep.
So with that being said,
Yep, I did read his body language in
Okay.
the beginning. Mr. Mix was like, "Come on and hang out with me, man. Don't leave, man." And when I would go, he would like call me to come back. He wouldn't, you know. So I'm like, I'm rocking with you. I'm not really fucking with that dude.
okay.
I'm fucking with that.
So you did get that vibe.
Yeah.
You did, because I get the vibe from you that you were very knowledgeable.
I got it.
savvy,
I got it from the beginning.
Right.
I got it from the beginning. And from him and his whole little crew. This whole little crew, they thought it was a big thing. You know, we got these, they green. They down here in Miami, and
Right.
you see everything that he was trying to do.
And
You
then-
see everything he was trying to do, yeah.
To your offense, y'all was still in it at the beginning of hip hop too, so it was still new, and y'all introduced a whole new genre to hip hop.
Of hip hop.
So once the money started flowing in, sometimes you could kind of overlook certain shit like, nah, we getting this money. Like, nigga, the fucking
That's right.
president
That's
is
right.
mentioning our name.
Right.
Hip hop is still new. We talking 86, 87. Yo, this shit only been around, what, 10 years at this time?
He always was trying to buy me. Oh, money ain't gonna turn you. I remember him making little comments like that. I'm gonna give you this amount of money. I ain't gonna give it to them. I'm like, Mr. Mix put me in the group. What the fuck out in the fuck? You should be giving him. He's the producer.
Yeah.
He's the producer. He's putting in all the work. He should be getting everything, with you.
Facts.
He should be paying me for real.
Facts.
He told me I was crazy.
Yo, we're gonna come back and get more into that shit.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in like
2 and 2. Motherfuckers should bing, bing, bing.
Bong bong.
I'm trying to lock in like Twitter X. That's it. This one. Jimmy V, what's going on? Hey, let's dive right into it, man.
Let's get into it, man. We out of here, man. Porch Monkeys, man. It's a motherfucking rap, man. We catch y'all next week. Same back time, same back channel. Bozo faces. We out of here.
PMP.
Through my phone like I got caught.
Trouble on the set. Got caught, We are back.
That's how you know you a dirty nigga. I threw my phone like yeah, let me explain. If I look crazy on YouTube, it's because my shirt is yellow, and so with the back of the green screen, it kind of
Blends in a little bit.
Yeah. So sorry.
He looked like Hollow Man a little bit on his
My apologies.
Yo, what was the shit with Bill Cosby when he was a
Goes down. Goes down.
Huh?
Those are them Trinbago but colors.
Yeah. Feeling festive, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we back with Brother Marquez, Two Live Crew.
Shout out to everybody that was checking in on the IG, my people. I said,
Yes.
y'all,
Yo, he had a drop. He wanted to. You gonna do the drop?
Yeah.
For somebody.
Oh no! That's somebody. I think I got to do that some other time.
Oh,
I think
okay,
they just
okay.
hit me with the drop. I got to see how I can get some money out of them.
Oh, okay. Yes.
yes.
All right, so we back, man. We was just chopping it up with the brother. I wanted to. Oh Lord. But that's what
You see? Yes.
You see what I'm
Cocoa
saying?
butter time. Cocoa butter time.
Yeah, that is Shea Butter Baby Days right there.
Yo, that's our favorite. Yo, actually, this show sponsored by Cocoa Butter because
It's sponsored by Cocoa.
that's how I started, and I still to this day would love some cocoa butter. But anyway, we ain't gonna go too deep into that.
I've used cocoa butter on that album before.
Yes, I did. But I wanted to ask you about your name,
Right,
Brother Marquise.
right.
Like, so that's your rap name.
I got that. My cousin Wayne was a Muslim at the time we was young, so we used to come out the building. We used to come out the building and we used to go through the parking lot out of the building. So it was a Marquise right there.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, Marquise. It was an old Marquise called Mercury.
Yeah.
And since he's Muslim, everything is brother.
Right.
Brother Rahman, Abdul Rahman, yeah, brother Marquise.
Okay. I like that. I was wondering. I thought you was Muslim. I was just wondering. Just
We used to pray. I thought I was Muslim back then, much as he used to be like, we got to pray. I ain't talking about nobody religion, I'm like, we got to pray. I'm like, I go down south to my grandmama church. We ain't got to pray this much. We got to pray. We in New York. We got to pray.
Right.
That's my cousin Wayne Ski. What's up, Wayne? What's up, Wayne? I'm Bar. Fuzzy. Everybody in Rochester, the whole West Side. Jackie. I know y'all looking. I know
Rochester,
y'all
New
looking.
York.
That's
Shout
right.
out to New York.
Oh,
period.
West Side. Yeah, shout out to New York, period.
That-
What's up, Rock? What's up, Uncle Brian, everybody? Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yo, what's up, Kev?
What up, Kev?
What up, Kev?
Yo.
Sports dude, what is going on with the
Y'all,
Look, I was listening.
All right, read some comments, bro.
Yeah, give it
What
2
the
minutes,
people saying?
Marquise. Let's see what the people.
Sports dude about to get.
You about
Look,
to get
look.
demoted.
About to get written up.
There was written.
Sports
Look,
guy. I don't know.
Kevin's waiting for twerking, pee popping starting. That's what he's talking about. He's waiting for that.
Yeah. That's right. Perkins going into 2025 Olympics.
That's the whole fact. That shit probably is.
Yo, that shit is everywhere though. Like, I was watching the cheerleaders, they twerking. I watch it like
Everything
regular
is a
white
twerk.
people
Like,
shows.
yeah, everything is a twerk now.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have an ass to twerk. Like
No,
that
you
shit
don't.
is. What is up with that? Like,
You just need a little something and know how to move.
So pole dancing is a competition that is going to be in the Olympics.
pole dancing?
Really?
Because
From
you
what I
can be
heard.
elegant with pole dancing because it's not too. Because watch this. That shit sounded crazy, right? But watch this. It's not too far off from the floor exercise that they do when they flip in and they split.
Yeah,
their
but once you
legs
put
and
a
looking all
pole in it,
sexy.
like the word pole.
It's the same thing because they hunching the ground. So it's just them.
Oh, no.
Punching the ground.
When,
Yeah, they hunching the ground.
when a pole comes into play,
That's what I'm saying, baby. Grab that.
or when a pole comes into play,
So are you not gonna watch? Because you sound like you're.
No, I didn't say it. No, I didn't say I was gonna watch it. I didn't say
So
I
why are
wasn't
we
gonna
talking
watch
about not?
I love it.
Yo,
Okay.
okay,
I
what's your,
voted fake.
Hey, the average person can't do it.
it. Right.
Yo.
The average chick, the average.
The average person, period, can't do it.
What if it's a bunch of chicks that look like?
Now, my favorite female sport is volleyball. Like
Oh,
them
volleyball
joints
with,
be-
with these shorts.
Shorts.
It's volleyball.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a bunch of volleyball looking chicks. Yeah. Yeah. Now you see the vision, right?
I like the
Yeah.
But on the pole,
Let's
though,
go.
Huh?
Let's go.
I like the
Them
gymnasts.
gymnasts. Yeah.
and they definitely,
Yeah,
They in
flipping
shape.
and flopping,
Flipping and
them big old thighs.
Yes.
They flipping and flopping and running and
Dominic.
I mean, but you speaking from an unfair advantage because I don't know if I can say you had them all, but you might be one of the few that can say you damn near close. You know what I mean?
I like when they start off, when they go to the edge of the thing, and then first of all they got to get everything out of there. You know how they got to do it, and they got to get everything out of there, and them big ass thighs and legs. Yeah.
Holy shit.
One of my favorite parts too. Yeah. When they dig deep in them crevices.
Summertime, yeah, it's summertime, yeah. Pull them draws.
Kevin said pole dancing has been in international competition for years.
Pole dance.
Pole dance.
I think twerking should be added. But the reason why twerking would never be added, white women wouldn't stand a chance. Then again, you're right. You're right. You're right. There are some.
Yeah,
There are some.
Yeah.
Still,
I was gonna
I mean,
So, okay.
They gonna automatically get 2 points.
I forgot her name. I
Yeah,
I
'cause
think she's
twerking,
from
you can't really,
overseas.
yeah, you
So
can't.
what
I
is
think she's from
twerking?
overseas, and she killing everybody.
I seen the joint
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Instagram.
yeah,
though.
yeah,
That was,
Nasty Naz.
that white girl, huh? What's her
White-
name?
Nasty now.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Listen
Yo.
to it all. Look at that.
She,
So he does everything.
He
Nasty
nasty.
nigga do it all.
Right. You already got that.
I know what it
Don't
is.
touch his phone.
Nasty man.
I'm not saying you should.
Yeah, but twerking would be a
So,
nice
like, what
competition.
is twerking though? Like, as far as is he moving that? Because I done seen
It's
some
the
different
gyration
You went
of
to
the,
strip
of the
club.
butt.
I don't.
Are you saying like in a competition? What would it be?
Like yeah,
Like
well,
how the
like,
fuck could you be better than this person at it?
Right.
Yeah, because you have
Yes,
to
you
score
can
it
be
off
better.
of a sexual.
like, do you have to have sex?
It has to be sexual?
Nah, you don't have to have sex.
You shaking your ass. Yeah, it has to be sexual.
I don't think it has to be sexual.
I'm
Like,
ashamed.
no- I think it's the same thing as
Anything
the-
shaking
the-
your ass is it's kind of sexual. You shaking your ass.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's
I'm watching
the
your ass
technique.
move left, right, up, down.
Yeah, I think you can score it not based on sexuality.
No,
though.
that's who's
you. All right, oh, she
Twerking
making
is
both
sexual,
cheeks move
bro.
at a different time.
Twerking is sexual.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's skill right there.
skill.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Like one cheek, left cheek, right cheek.
This-
front,
this-
like
It's like, oh, that's skill. That's 8 right there. Like, oh,
That's an 8?
That's 8 right there. Like,
that's
that's
an 8. One cheek. So if you
Yeah, I mean,
check, that's automatically an 8.
So because
no,
okay,
it's not. But I'm
okay.
saying there's levels to this, Jim.
So what
It
he's
doesn't have to
saying
be
is,
sexual though. It doesn't.
so what you're saying is, if
There's a
this
skill to it.
if this
I
female
think so.
say play this beat and they make their cheeks go against that beat better,
You
and
want
this cheek.
I want to be the judge.
Well, I know you want to be judged because you want to be sexual.
No, I don't. I just want to be in the church.
It has to be.
It doesn't have to be.
Gymnastics is sexual.
Gymnastics is not sexual.
Fuck out of here.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
It's not.
If
You're
they put
just a
that-
perv.
No.
You're just a perv.
We all birds.
I know. Because I don't want people to get the
Get
wrong.
the wrong
Yes.
thing.
I mean, but with the way that they bend and
That's what I'm saying.
like they're
What they wear.
contortionists.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like
Shit they wearing is
contortionists.
stupid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like,
yeah.
come on, man.
And then when they do that uneven bar, you know that uneven. Oh my
What
god!
about the horse?
Yes.
What about the?
Yeah, the
thing
horse.
in the road?
right in on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Well, you fit
Right,
right
you
in.
know what's gonna do that. Milk.
I love
When they be
watching.
swinging.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
That's what it is.
And it always
like.
seems, and I love the sisters now. I love the sisters, but it always seemed like the white girls lined up with the biggest thighs, though.
Yeah.
The gymnasts, white girls like Becky just.
Right. If they were fat, they just found a way to.
But there's no real thick gymnastics.
Now, you know,
I know.
He's right though.
I'm talking about
It's a
thick,
size
thick.
thing.
So do they wear? I want to do. They have like a cup?
They
or
be
something?
muscle.
They have a cup or something. Down
They
there?
got the way they be hitting that
Yeah,
motherfucking
yeah,
thing. Yeah, they
If
got
that-
that.
so because that balance beam, if they fuck up on that balance beam,
They work up honestly.
I don't either.
yeah, they gotta have something. They gotta have some kind
I
of.
think the pussy is strong. It can take a baby, man.
They be hitting it like that's part of the routine. They like
Yeah,
do the splits on it and
My stomach was living fat.
not when the
I ain't gonna say that.
Nah,
They
they
gotta have
have
something.
shit and doing
I don't think
splits
they
on
have-
it.
I don't think they have a
I don't think
They
they have.
gotta have.
Nigga, they do
Yo.
that shit is just.
They gotta have a cup. They gotta have.
Now we gotta have a cup.
Oh, we
gotta have-
definitely gonna have.
So you mean to tell me you could punch a woman in the pussy right now and she ain't gonna feel it?
This nigga said punch in the
How hard?
Nigga, they jumping up in the air and falling down and doing the splits.
Well, people they do
That's
splits
what's
anyway. I
equivalent to
mean,
getting punched in the
no,
pussy.
but they do that anyway. You know, females do splits
Get the
anyway.
fuck out of
Yo,
here.
we
They
got
got to
gymnastic to call it.
We need somebody to
gymnastics
confirm
call
this
it.
shit.
balance
They have
beam.
to have
It's a
a
balance
balance
beam.
beam.
It's a balance beam
Baby
that's
not
hard, and they
man,
balance
they
on it,
on
and
this thing,
they
man.
yeah. So if they was to slip on that,
That they slip.
I don't think nothing could save the pussy at that point. Like if you
Yeah.
fall from that far, and
I
your
don't think
legs
they make
open,
like female cups like that.
Because I am baffled right now. that I don't think that they will
First
wear
of
a
all,
cup.
I didn't do a pussy, so I don't want it to get hurt. I do a pussy. I love it. I don't want it to get.
that's right. Me either. That's
I don't want to hurt the
We
pussy.
love, we love everything about it. The way it tastes, the way it feels, and the way it smells.
I love this guy already.
We
man. I
like
promise
we like everything about it. We like
So we
we
about
like,
to talk about this motherfucking Me So Horny video shoot. That's what we about to talk about.
yeah.
I wouldn't know.
you. That's no difference. Man, like I would ask, was y'all fucking on set? Like that shit.
Oh
looks
no. I never not on set. I've had the girls in the video, but never on set. I did my thing.
Right.
privately.
No, I think one time I did something on at the gate. At the gate. At the
Okay.
gate.
What's the
At the
gate?
gate.
What's
The
the gate?
gate.
What's
The
the
gate. I think it was the gate was on Columbia and Glenwood out in
Okay.
Decatur.
Okay.
I think it was
Decatur?
used to be 2 Live Crew used to be in the gate all the time with MJG.
Okay.
With eight ball and MJG.
Ball,
Let me get it
MJG.
right. Let me get it right. Let me
Okay.
get it right. What's up, Ball? What's up, MJG?
What's up,
Those are
MJG?
great guys.
Definitely.
Yeah, those are great guys. Those
Absolutely.
are great guys. Yeah, and it was. So I think the girl that one of our dancers kind of backed up. And things went a little bit too far. Yeah, went a little bit too
When you said a
far.
little bit too far, but
You know what he means. Baby, when you're grinding,
okay.
I get so
Gotta
excited.
get your groove on.
But that other thing, I was always under the stage. I was always backstage with that other thing way before Luke ever did it. So yeah, I was always there. It's like this.
Okay.
You know, you'll see the stage used to be so big, and then sometimes up under the stage, you know what I'm saying? Right, the opening act is on. I'm up under the stage with the opening act. You know, and then in them auditoriums, they got showers, locker rooms, bathrooms, and everything back there. So it was,
All right.
yeah, so
That's fucking
That was all during the damn
Yeah.
AIDS era too.
no, I strapped up. I just
I gave it.
I'm just saying.
That's what that would been the easy.
So I'm going
I know y'all
tomorrow.
niggas was shook.
So I'm going tomorrow, so I can have another one done tomorrow too. So I can just have AIDS tests every Wednesday. So I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that. That shit still don't work though. That shit still don't work. You show a bitch the AIDS paper. You know what I'm saying? That you straight. You still got to use the rubber though. That don't mean you going up in me raw. That's a little too personal.
100%. They don't care.
I don't give a fuck if you get tested every day.
Get tested today. You still
shit. That era was crazy though. Like as far as the disease, at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You like that damn bandana pants and shit.
Yeah, that's my picture. Send that to me. Send that to me.
Send that to you?
Yeah, that's when I was in shape. That's why I told you I needed the bicycle. I told you I needed the bicycle.
What was that? What performance was that? Do you remember?
What performance that was? No.
It's been a while.
No.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that was. We probably was in California. No, I think we were in Dallas, California. We were somewhere probably in Texas with that performance right there. Yeah. I like. Yeah, that's my picture right there. Yeah, I need that. Yeah, I need that. Boy, I was in shape. Boy, look at me. Slim, I was in shape. Boy, yeah, I need that picture there, boy. Yeah, I need that. Yeah.
So what you think of the rap game now, man? Yeah. Honestly, who you listen to?
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, Mulatto, all of the girls. I listen to all the girls. I listen to all the girls. Any girl talk about how good they pussy is.
Get showers going. Yeah.
My ass big, my titties big, my pussy fat. Yeah, bitch, you want
I stood on your face, all that shit. Yeah,
that's right. I like all of that. Yeah.
So no dudes.
Oh yeah, I got guys too.
I
fucks with J. Cole.
Definitely.
With J. Cole. I fucks with they just turned me on to Bosch. The guy that's with J. Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, he just turned me on to him and
shout out to J. Cole too.
Lucas Jordan. They just turned me on to Lucas Jordan.
Okay.
He's hot. Jordan Lucas.
Yeah.
He's hot too. Then I got I like Chance the Rapper. I like Tyler the Creator.
Definitely. Free thinkers. So you know.
Yeah. I like the Migos. Yeah. I like the Migos. I like Lil Baby. I like the Migos. I like Lil Baby. I like Young Dolph. I like Young Dolph because of his whole movement.
Yeah.
His whole movement is just hard to me. I like 21 Savage.
Definitely.
I like 21 Savage.
He's hard as fuck.
Yeah, I like Young Dirk. I fucks with them all. I like the Baby. Yeah, I fucks with them all. You know, just whatever sounds good. Yeah, whatever sounds good. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
must be an inside though.
Well, you know, half of them niggas I named was gangbangers. You know, I can't be fucking with them. They'll pull up and start shooting. Them niggas, I ain't fucking with them. The niggas, I ain't fucking with them.
Fucked up. You didn't look at these little tight skinny jean wearing niggas that way. We can't even fight niggas. Shoot it up.
I like there's a lot of them that I like. You know, I was liking Pop Smoke. I was like, you know, I was in Rochester when Pop Smoke was blowing up. I was in Rochester when he was blowing up. You know, I was in Rochester when he was blowing up. Man, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them that I like. How do
you feel? Okay, now let me ask you this. Because you are definitely from the era where every region had their own style.
Right.
So how do you feel about all this shit sounding pretty much the same? You can't tell where nobody is from.
That is that's by listening to the radio. But once you research it, you can know that it's New York drill, it's Chicago drill, it's London drill. Yeah. You know, so you can pretty much okay. Yeah, right. But yeah, you know, back in the days, like,
and I hate to sound like old niggas,
in Florida, it was 2 Live Crew. In Texas, it was Ghetto Boys. In LA, it was NWA. Then in New York, you know, it was everybody in New York from like Big Daddy Kane to, you know, Big Daddy Kane. Kim, right. But I was like in Lord Finesse. I was like in Big L, the Jungle Brothers. Right. Pete Rock, right, exactly.
Real bars.
Right.
Bars.
In them cassette tape days.
Yes.
Cassette tape days.
You still write music?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing around with it right now. I'm trying to find a little balance, you know. I'm trying to find a little balance. So I got some studio sessions going on One time for Frisco Beats and Fidel the Barber. What's up, DJ Kurt?
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, I got something in the works. So we trying to see where it's at a little bit,
Let me ask you about like freestyle.
Yeah.
You still
It's not because you got to be sharp on that. I go to work and shit every day. I can't be sitting up, studying that shit 8 hours a day.
right?
Ain't paying the bills.
Because I read somewhere that you was a battle rapper.
Yeah, I used to fuck around. I used to fuck around when the brain was sharper and younger and all of that shit.
Right.
I ain't no comrade or no Benny the Butcher right now. and shit. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah.
But a lot of them people right nowadays they use recycled bars with their freestyle.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like you said, your mom was sharp. Those were real bars off the dome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
You can take them and reflip them and all of that, but shit.
Especially back
When you
then,
get older, though, and responsibility and life kicks in and shit, that rap shit, man, hold on, I got to go to the side for a minute. I get it.
These residuals. I get it. Yeah.
But now, though, since they got the platform and shit out there, though, so, you can hide behind your gray goatee and jump on the platform and, you ain't got to worry about competing with nobody but yourself, for real.
Now, is it harder to keep up with your royalties with the streaming era as opposed to how it used to be, like you said, where it was physical copies being sold? But now it's a nigga, your shit could be being played in Australia 1 million times a day.
And yeah, that's the cold. Well, that's the cold thing about it. That's the cold thing about the whole 2 Live Crew situations is that somebody else is getting, all of the streams, all of the residuals off of the streams and all of the shit that comes off of the movie.
Yeah, shit gets
and then and the way that right there, Luke would tell you that that we went over there with the white man, but Luke really sold that shit to the white boy. And the white boy use what they do to get the shit from Luke, but Luke is always gonna say we went over there with him, which sometimes I think Luke is saying that like after Luke fucked us really good, I guess he expected us to come back with him to regroup and to start it all over again. Right. But I wasn't having that. So yeah, me and Chinaman did go with the white boy, Little Joe Records, who acquired everything from Luke. Some can say he got it by default. And I think that he did go in there and do some shady shit. But Luke everybody has to know that in some point in your life, you gonna, some karma gonna smack you upside the head somewhere. You feel me? Right. So Luke, Luke can talk all of that bullshit. All Luke got to say to do the end of this, I got them guys down there from California and New York, wherever they was from. I told them that I loved them and we was family. We was gonna start a business together. And then when the record started selling, I fucked them. That's all he had to say. That's all he got to say. And end the whole fucking thing.
He ain't gonna say that.
No, he ain't gonna.
And again, like for the youngsters that don't know, the fucking president of the these niggas is the reasons why the shit says parental advisory. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you understand how big that is? Like, he's part of the group that was, I forgot, whatever the case was that was presented in Congress, the fucking president was mentioned in these motherfuckers, man. So, like I said, like, to put it in perspective for people that don't know, like,
really
that's how big it is. Yes.
Disco, he grew up on the shit.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, shit, we all did.
Disco. One of my Miami brothers in here. Thank you, Disco.
Shout out to the
Thank you,
305.
Disco. There you go. That's right from down south. Down south Miami, down there. Yeah. And he Cuban too.
Yeah.
Part Cuban. Proud Cuban. Proud Cuban. Yeah. Afro-Cubano.
At the Halloween party, he promised to dress up his toe.
Afro-Cubano.
But yeah, man. So again, man, like,
Fuck, yo, man. That shit got me kind of hot though.
Yeah, but that's
it's fucked up.
See, but that's
it.
Did he provide the lawyers, or did y'all get your own lawyers initially? I'm sure.
Well, Luke befriended us really well. I mean, we didn't have a contract. I think we didn't have a contract to like our third, I don't even think we had a contract until like Me So Horny came out.
And then again, it's new.
and
Hip-hop
you
was
know,
still new.
and it was things that was given and all of that, but
Right.
not to the extent to where they were supposed to. You know, he would try to chip me off, and then he would rather pay one person than to pay everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't going for it, and he wasn't trying to pay China Man, and he wasn't trying to pay Mr. Mix. I guess he was trying to pay me.
I think that's
I guess he
kinda
was
like
trying to pay
build the
me.
ally.
Right, and I wasn't going for it. I'm like, you know, I'm not. And you know, I look at it, you know, like maybe I should have did it.
Right.
And maybe I should have did it.
But you know what? You ain't built like that. So
No,
like
I'm
you
not
said,
built
yeah.
like
You know what I mean? Like
I'm not
everybody
built
eat.
like that.
You know what I mean? Everybody, we all eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but looking back at it, they would have did me like that. They would have did
They
me
would
like
have
that.
took
And that's
Yeah, they
fucked
would
up.
they would have fucking took it in a minute.
Right.
They would have fucking took it.
Sometimes
in
you
a
got
minute.
to stand on your square and know who you are as a
That's
person.
right, that's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And walk
Yep,
your own road
yep.
and whatever happened.
So, you know, a lot of people can look at it like he's stupid, he this and that and all of that. But I feel good at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, China Man died. I felt as though that I really did him some justice.
Right.
You know, I really had a chance to, you know, tell him I loved him and hug him as much as he tried to resist it and shit, you know, and act like it wasn't that, you know. I really, you know, stood up and played my part in Two Live Crew and tried to play my position as well as I could. So I feel good about it. Yeah, I feel fucking good about it.
Anytime you're a stand-up guy and you do that, no matter what, you do feel that way.
Yeah.
You do feel like at least I kept it.
I held my up in my
So-
end of the bargain.
I wanted to ask you about the gold records.
Yeah.
Your gold records.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. I gotta get him back. It was a brother. I left my shit in the possession of a brother, and my shit got stolen by some Jewish art collector, and my guy ain't even called me to say, you know, here goes some. He kept telling me I'm gonna give you some money on that, and he never did even try to really try to pay me. So I'm kind of upset about that, about all my memorabilia, because like I'm gonna send you some money on that, because if you give me something to hold for you and it get missing and it's up under my shit, and it's up under, I'm gonna try to straighten that.
Right.
You know, so he seems like, you know, he kind of gets off on that. Like, I took the nigga shit and I ain't giving him no money. He kind of fucked with Luke too. He know what I'm talking about. So, you know, and all of these cats and all of these cats, you know, that I'm talking about too, you know, they welcome to, you know, I mean, I done did all of this living for this shit, man. I'm not, you know, I know all y'all got guns and Luke supposed to be rah. Luke should have killed me a long fucking time ago when he had the fucking chance. So I ain't even fucking worried about it. But that shit is going right now.
Yeah. We, you know.
I go and get it all.
Spread love, everybody.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
what I'm
We ain't even
talking
on that type of time.
That's what I'm talking about, because you know that's just kind
We
of shit
just
that
letting them vent. And
that's the
letting it be
kind
heard.
of shit that Two Live Crew was always built on, some ignorant like dysfunctional fuckery. It was just always that.
Yeah.
It was just always fucking that.
You know what's funny about growing up with them? That
Always
they had them
that.
jackets, them silk jackets, hurricane jackets.
Right.
Yeah.
We couldn't wait in junior high school
To go
buy
get
them
one.
damn-
Yeah, with the dookie ropes and all of that.
Yeah,
going
y'all
on,
said
man.
straight like y'all made.
Yeah, nigga, the Miami jacket, the Miami Hurricane
Hurricane
jacket
jacket was
one
not
of the
famous
most
until-
popular starter jackets you could
it was.
get. Niggas was getting their head rocked over them shit. So, like, I mean, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real about it. So, like,
We ain't
man,
know
like,
shit about Miami.
nothing. That nigga ain't stepped
rocking.
foot nowhere near Miami.
I mean,
He ain't been to a fucking beach.
just like I
nowhere
told
near.
Disco, I said this is gonna be the last time I'm really going to, you know, because he was always trying to get me on the show. So I said this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna talk about this shit, because you know I can
We
only tell the
appreciate
story so
How
much.
many times?
I can only tell a story so much, you know. and it's-
You got any books or anything in the works?
Yeah, we were supposed to be doing a child book. I was supposed to be writing a children's book, but I'm trying to kind of see how that's going to go in some of the relationships that I have going forth with people that kind of want to help me, you know.
Right.
Kind of want to see where all of that is going.
I mean, but I'm sure, like you said, you've been a part of some legendary tours. Like, I'm sure you got some stories to be told.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know we can't get into it here, and then you need to put it on a platform, and you can get paid for this shit. But you
Right.
got a story, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
really need to look into doing
Yo.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Like, even if it's like the Charlie Murphy joints, like
Yeah, like, yeah, man, come on, man. Like, again, like, there's certain groups that were
You know what I'm
fucking
saying? Like
epic
back
then.
then. And you was
And
around a lot.
NWA, y'all, and you know what I'm saying, Run DMC, like there was just certain motherfuckers that
Well, yeah, well,
was above the game. You
NWA
understand?
was what shit? Yeah, NWA. I mean, man, if you on tour with NWA, you know, and Easy,
Right.
you know, all the girls think Easy was 16. You know, if you come in from the venue, you basically got to go to Easy's floor, basically, to you know get some attention. So
All the pussy up.
yeah. So them guys just taking mattresses off the shit. You know, they got 2 guys on the box spring, 2 guys on the mattress. And they easy, you know, they'll come out and 2 will leave and 2 will go in.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking up at there. I'm like, damn, there go some of my dancers in there.
And y'all are 2 live crew. That's what I'm saying. Like,
My dancers in there, you know. Then you got Dre on the beats.
Yeah. In the hotel.
Dre on the beats in the hotel. Yeah.
Shit.
ain't worried.
I had a chance to experience that in Memphis. In Memphis, Dre set up, you know, in the room.
Wow.
Yeah, Dre set up in the room. He set up in the room.
Yeah, man.
See, stories. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Some
always
stories,
cool.
man. Like we gonna do this. We gonna put this shit together. We gonna do some Charlie Murphy Hollywood
stories. Your brother
We gonna
Marquez.
write, you know, yeah. We gonna put together like a whole month's worth
But
of shit.
it's,
and
you know,
drop it
I
on
can say this, I
Disco100.
can say this, and we could end it. This one story though that'll stick with me.
Okay.
That sticks with me throughout the whole thing. We were in the Carolinas somewhere. I think we were in the Carolinas. This guy, you know, Biggie was popping then.
What's the year? To put people in the
I would know where we were at as far as geographically than the year. We were in the Carolinas somewhere, right? This when Biggie was popping. So
Okay. So
the guy had, you know, guy looking like, you know, Junior Big Papa, you know. So he on the front of the stage. So we had a girl named Def Jam. We called her Def Jam because, you know, she was real fine sister. But, you know, she was called a hearing. You know, she had a hearing. Yeah, so they called it Def Jam. You know, Miami niggas give you a nickname quick. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know, she could put,
shit.
you know, she can put water, water up there, you know. She'll put water up there and then she'll go to the front of the stage and she'll spray.
Oh shit.
So, you know, guys
I'm
is
thirsty.
like, yeah.
Some nasty niggas catching the
So-
fast juice.
So people,
I'm front
so
center.
they calls him up, right? He got his jewelry on, he got his Versace on, his fur, he got, you know, he got the hat on,
Right, he
you
fresh
know,
to death.
got the
Yeah.
gaiters on,
Yeah.
you know, glasses. So they calls him up on stage. So it's a part of the show to where they, you know, they play with the toys, they play with dildos.
Right.
So I'm doing my thing, right? So I looks over, right? They didn't have the guy, he looked like a player. So they didn't have his clothes down. You know, the girls will trick you. So they had the clothes down. They had his pants down, right? They took they had his pants down. And I'm looking over, I'm doing the songs, and I'm looking over, and they penetrating the dude with the
What?
with the dildo, yeah.
What?
And I'm looking, and he's getting into it. Yeah,
No,
he
come on,
getting
man.
it.
Come on, man.
He throwing it back. He throwing it back. Yeah, he throwing it back. He getting into it, and they sticking the dildo with him. It's like, look at this place.
Man.
I was hoping this story had.
He got,
You gotta have
got
this.
gold chains and everything going. Look like, you know, look like he balling. You
Man.
know? They just put the dildo in the dude, man. And I was like, man,
Christ, what the
y'all
fuck
are
is the matter with
crazy. I'm
you?
like, y'all girls are crazy.
That nigga ain't make it out the 80s.
Yeah,
Whoever the fuck you
yeah.
was, nigga, you didn't make
No,
it.
this
to
was
the
like
90s.
Yeah,
you said Biggie was popping.
yeah, this was early 2000s.
What
This
the
was early
fuck?
2000s.
Jesus Christ.
And they penetrating dude. I can see it.
Nigga,
They see dude is
First of
bent
all-
over. They got a dildo in his ass, and they got it. In his, they got the dildo hanging in there. They just got the dildo hanging. Yeah.
Just sitting there with him.
Yeah, he got the dildo
I
hanging
should
out
have
of
punched the
that.
nigga in the face.
And they like, look.
Yo, he did the Beverly Hills Cop. He had the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah, he definitely had to be
I would never forget
Definitely.
that. I would never forget
You
that.
the wild dude.
I think it was like in Columbia, South Carolina, Greenville, somewhere like that.
That's crazy.
I'm not going there.
No shout out to Greenville.
Yeah, old dude.
Yo, we're gonna
No
take
shout out,
yo, we
dude.
need to take one more quick break, right?
Oh, we'll be
So
back.
we're gonna come back and finish with Brother Marquise, man.
Yeah, man.
It all started with a vision, a hustle, a grind, discipline, dedication, faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage, the brand, the lifestyle. It's just different.
That's about it. That's
Okay.
just about it. Y'all get into y'all
right.
thing. I'm enjoying y'all.
All right.
We appreciate it, man.
The brother Marquise is going to chill back and let us do what we do.
Y'all got more questions, y'all feel free to pop at me. But
Okay.
Okay, appreciate you.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. I did have one more.
Feel free to get
About a
into
movie.
this rock.
about a movie.
Yeah. Do you have any plans of doing any movies? Have you done any movies? I didn't get all my research done.
I did one movie, me and Cuba. I mean, no, me and Omar Gooding and Fredro Starr, but I don't know what G Money gonna do with it. And that was a real experience being on set with them brothers. You know, Omar is a really good. You know, he's a child actor, so
Right.
he's really really good. Just to watch him, you know, display his craft, and you know, it was an experience for me. I don't think it's gonna be a 2 Live Crew movie. I don't know. Luke might try to pop up with something, but you know, Luke he gonna make it all himself, and he ain't gonna put nobody. He ain't gonna put nobody else in it, and then you're like, then
What's the
they
shit
ain't gonna want to pay
VH1 got?
nobody.
What's the shit VH1 got? Is it VH1 behind the
It's
Mind the music.
You got behind the scenes.
Behind the music, but you,
right like shit
All
like
the song is on TV.
Strong and all that.
No,
The song is on TV. Right?
they the white boy that got the shit right now doesn't want 2 Live Crew to do anything, so he owns the name.
I'm sure it's so much shit they gotta
Yeah,
clear for y'all.
he owns. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it hard. He doesn't want 2 Live Crew to go down in history as the historical group that we are, within our own culture. So he tries to keep. He stops everything that 2 Live Crew can do within their own culture.
Can I say one thing
As,
real
as
quick?
as a gay white man, as a gay white Jewish man,
Right.
and sits back and laughs at it,
Can I say one
and
thing
sit
real
back
quick?
and laugh at it.
Again, just to put it in perspective of how big they was, Bruce Springsteen cleared a sample for them to use.
Yeah. So.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers is huge. These was like the Black Beatles at one point in hip hop.
So you know, I urge everybody, and I'm not, you know, you can say that I'm mad, I'm venting or whatever, but I urge everybody, you know, in the black community, in the black side of the record business, to boycott Little Joe, because he doesn't even want our culture, our fans, to even enjoy anything that we've ever done.
Correct.
Yeah, he doesn't VH1 a call, BET a call, he'd jack up the prices and make it so unbearable that we'll be like, just fuck
it,
anything.
not gonna-
Right. So he's just trying to, you
Blackballing
know,
the whole
situation. Yeah, he's trying to keep us away from our own culture. So Little Joe Records, anything, any 2 Live Crew concert, anything that, well, with Mr. Mix and Demetrius, anything got to do with, man, y'all blackball that shit. Even our white and Latino fans. Do not go support 2 Live Crew, because the people that owns 2 Live Crew does not support you guys as fans.
I
So
agree.
y'all in a similar situation as De La Soul, where all that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
De La
yeah,
Soul
yeah,
put out
yeah,
early,
Yep.
Yeah.
when we stream it, they don't get a fucking dime.
You don't get
from that
nothing
shit.
from that
So
shit.
I will never stream
From all
it
of them,
again.
all of them
not-
movies.
Yeah,
don't
all
stream
of
no
them
Don't
movies.
stream no 2 Live Crew. They
shit
don't get a
at all.
dollar from that shit.
Nothing.
Oh, we
Don't
coming
do
to fuck
nothing.
you up.
Fuck yeah, don't stream none of that
Don't
shit.
support. Don't support 2
Yeah,
Live
fuck.
Crew.
It's
Don't
fucked up
support
that
2
we
Live
gotta
Crew.
say that, but they not getting no money from that shit.
And the white boy will sit back and laugh at it. And
That's
the white
fucked
boy
up.
sits back and laugh at it with other black guys.
And they play y'all shit in movies. It was
With
recently
other
I was
black
watching
guys.
something.
With other black guys. You got other black guys. You got other black guys.
Nigga,
What am I gonna do if I leave the white boy? What am I gonna
What are
do?
we going to do? So that's
The
the
fucking,
thing.
I'm the fucking star, one of the stars of the shit, and I go out here and fucking work, so it's not that bad. Just be a man.
Right.
It's
you know.
hard for people to be men. these
Yeah,
days.
but you know, you got the white boy, you know, and they on some gay shit. So the black dude scared the white boy gonna out him. Yeah, he scared the white boy gonna out him and tell everybody he gay. You know, and the black dude bisexual. You know what I'm saying? Deatrice Dawson, he bisexual. Lil Joe will call him up and he'll get out the bed with his wife to go over there and take care of Jay. Yeah. So you know.
Yo, that industry is scary though.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Wild.
Like to close out what he said though, the powers that be, which are those he mentioned, they don't want us to have or take credit for. I mean, just give us our chance too. Yo, we was talking about this shit. We built this fucking country.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
We built this shit.
Yeah.
But they'll blind us to the fact that we did.
Right.
They'll fool us. They'll bring a couple.
Yeah.
They'll bring a couple of niggas up there,
Right.
and them niggas who get up there do not want none of us to get nowhere near to where the fuck they at. That's why they gonna keep us there.
Like, y'all should literally get some type of percentage for every parental advisory sticker on every fucking team.
Look,
Because y'all are the
how can we
reason they
support
have to have a
That
fucking
Jewish
parental
homosexual
advisory.
dude does not even want our own culture to really enjoy Two Live Crew.
I love Brother Marquise. Let me tell you
Enjoy Two
something.
Live Crew.
He went some.
we say what we want to say a lot of times.
He doesn't even want. He doesn't even want our own culture, our own people to benefit off anything that Two Live Crew has done.
But we'll take you. They try to get paid off your work.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
what he's doing.
That's exactly what.
that's what he's doing. And the cool thing about it is Luke knows what he's doing too. But Luke doesn't want to tell the black side of the business that he sold Two Live Crew. Right. He wants to tell everybody that we went over there and damn near took the name with us. Right. So he's doing his own fuckery with his own people too. You know what I'm saying?
What advice would you give the young rappers?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
There you go. Good question.
Yes.
Go to school, take up entertainment business law, take up production.
Come on.
Take up production, entertainment, business law, all of that, you know, media courses, video courses, so you can do everything yourself. So you can do everything yourself.
That's what.
That's another conversation we just had. Independent versus being signed to someone. Like, when you independent, yeah, you got to put your own money up. But if your grind is just as hard as you are for that, what you love as far as something else, the back end is going to be lovely. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to somebody paying for your shit and now you owe them money.
I mean, I'm one of the greatest rappers never signed. So I can understand what you're saying.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying about grind. But I decided to go Porch Monkey Podcast and motherfucking T-shirt.
Sophisticated savage.
Yes, I decided to take my avenue somewhere else. But look, man,
It started with a
we
bitch.
did want to say something. Y'all motherfuckers. Look, Mother's Day was
Sunday.
Mother's Day was Sunday, right?
Falls on Sunday.
We didn't get to say nothing about Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, right?
Definitely.
Happy Mother's
Quick
Day.
question though we had
All
about
the people
Mother's Day.
that play a motherly role.
Yes, like the motherly role. So quick question, right? All right. We was saying you got a baby mom for baby moms and baby dads, right? Is it cool? Do you think you should have to give Mother's Day and Father's Day cards to the woman of your children, even though you're not with her no more?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, you guys got that kids.
If that person, I don't think it should be an automatic. Obviously, I don't have no kids,
Okay.
but I don't think it should be an automatic. But if that
Right.
person is doing what they should be as a father or a mother,
Why would you want to hate on them? You got kids?
Now, it's not necessarily hate.
I'm not gonna do a text message. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying,
That's what I do. That's what I do.
That's
one
what.
other
Form
card.
of communication.
But give me
I've been divorced for mine 20 years.
Right.
right.
So
it's like,
but we got a good
they grown.
relationship. My kids are grown.
So
But I
okay.
still say Happy Mother's Day to you.
So what
on
if?
Mother's Day.
But I'm saying, what if your
So
kid was
what-
7 and 10?
Right. So you need to get the gift for them for their mom.
Yeah, if they were young like that,
Okay, you will. Okay, so I mean that's even
Because
argument
they babies, I gotta teach them
how
how to
to.
treat women.
Okay, so we're talking about a lot of times in that same situation, they got a new man at the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he might be like, look, like what the fuck? He got to keep sending you Mother's Day, you know, like
It depends on what you're dealing with.
it is.
That's the
Okay, so let's talk to the fellas real
Like,
quick.
prime example.
It says more about the other person.
No lie to you.
Yeah.
I posted something on Facebook about a month ago. I went home for my youngest granddaughter's birthday. My ex-old lady been with this dude for 16, 15 years. My granddad called both of us Papa.
Right.
My kids call him by his name, but they know because they always been
They
their
know.
Right.
But me and the dude shake hands, talk. We best of friends. Because I respect him for being there for my granddaughter and my boys. You know what I'm saying? So I struck finally somebody that I shocked everybody when I said it on Facebook.
Yeah.
That this man, I give this man respect. He never puts hands on my ex-wife. He never mistreated my kids, and he loved my granddaughter. And that's an OG move, and that's a man-to-man move. You know, you got to show respect.
Now, in the women's case, though, I think it'll be worse in more women's case than the men. Like, I feel women are more like,
Everybody's crazy, man.
yeah. So, why?
I say it for y'all.
I think a lot of times women know who they're dealing with as well, and the men they're dealing with. So if they know that
You pay for transportation.
No, I got it. I did already.
We good, bro.
My case, I did already.
Yo, what I was okay.
You good?
So
you know who you're dealing with. So if she knows that he's just doing it out of the kindness of his heart and it's not any ulterior motive.
Oh, no, I ain't yeah, that's something.
yeah, we got we got a friend, right? Let's just say we got like this.
We got a friend.
All right, the show has a friend, right? And if, say for instance, you married, right? You just married a woman, right? A couple years ago, she got kids, right? Dad's in the life, right? Your kids are not in the house. Do you buy her a Happy Mother's Day card? Your kids, she don't got
That's
your
your
kids.
wife.
That's your wife. Like you just married her, she got kids.
It's just but a simple happy Mother's Day.
Respect, man. I mean, respect.
I'm just asking for somebody else. This is the truth.
Look, this is what I learned. It's how much shit you want to deal with in response. So think about if you don't buy shit, what do you have to deal with if you don't buy shit?
Right.
You got to do what's
Because you know who you got a baby by. You know who you got a baby
what's
by.
most convenient for you to live life that we
Comfortable.
do.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you buy her as a gift,
fact.
debit, buy her a gift.
That's a
If
fact.
it don't mean no shit, fuck it, buy her a gift.
Okay.
Personally, yeah.
So friends of the show, you watching? That was
like
just
that
the
was-
advice
that
for
was-
you
that was a
because
good
he literally asked us the other day about that situation. So
Whatever gonna give you some peace, and it's me talking.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, but again, like you said, like I just
Unless Marquise was my wife, baby dad, I won't buy him a gas.
Hey man, when you if that was the case, if that was, I love her, I got her. Then she would be that I got her. Baby. It is what it is. It is what it is. I love all the kids. We all could be together.
Together, one big family. Right.
Like Swiss Beats, just like Swiss Beats and his baby mamas and Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
We go on
Yeah.
vacation together, man.
I done left that bitch for Alicia Keys.
The music not even
No, I'm a Ashanti fan, man.
Oh, I love Ashanti.
Yeah, she is Ashanti from Glen Close. Shout out to Long
I
Island.
love
Yeah. I'll lick your thigh.
Oh, Lord.
After romance.
And Shanti been looking right lately. I
for
heard
a minute. Lately for a minute.
like, bitch, you say, hey, a bitch.
Y'all sucking farts out of there. Nasty guys.
Yes. Don't give up my trade secret. I love a good part. I swear to God. Give it back to them. Let me say yes, yes.
That's how I met my wife. I sucked the fart out of her.
On the first date. I'm not married. Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that and it stuck with me.
Suck the part out.
Let me see how nasty you niggas is. Since everybody fucking nasty.
No.
Let me tell you nasty me.
Whatever you about to say, yeah, I do
His
it.
wife in Las
No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
met my wife in Las
Good,
Vegas.
good.
He said he met his wife in Las Vegas and he met his wife and I met my wife in Las Vegas. I sucked the fart out of ass and I married her.
That's real love right there.
That's
Real love.
You don't love a chicken.
Oh, they should make a Disney movie about that. That's a Disney movie right there.
Tell it to
I never loved a woman in my fucking life. Except for something.
You better not ask.
And Jimmy
I
Fart
wish you would.
That's my new AKA Jimmy Fart Sucker.
Without do you kiss your bitch after she give you head?
I've been married 20 years, fellas. So
You said who?
I'm
I mean, you
stuck.
nut in the mouth.
No, you didn't sound loud.
You going to jail?
Somebody told me that before. He told me that
You
before.
crazy?
He said, it's mine.
You crazy?
Look, please.
So
So after
if
you
you suck
finish,
your dick, no.
that's what I just said.
No. After she suck my dick and you give her a kiss. Yeah.
When he said that.
Yeah.
But after you come in the mouth.
You didn't say that. You said after. You didn't say that initially. You didn't say that
Okay,
initially.
yeah, I should just finish.
Well, if you suck in farts, then you might as well.
That's what I'm saying.
not sucking parts.
I'm not saying fuck
If you
I would
eat ass,
agree.
if you eat ass,
Somebody
you
said
suck in
that
farts.
before.
Nah.
Somebody said that before.
I eat ass, but I don't suck wives.
Bro,
you might as well do
you're
the same
right there.
thing.
When you're
That's
eating,
matter, bro.
when you're eating it so well, when you're eating it so well, you might get an accidental.
No. Because you would throw it immediately.
No.
Yeah.
You would fucking throw it
It's a turn on.
Yeah.
It's a turn on.
No, that's
fucking turn off.
like, nah, I'm
All right, let me
good.
ask you this.
Okay. Go home.
Okay, it's called a queef. There you
Go home.
When you hit it from the back, and then they blow out a poof.
But no, but the,
you
when the
sit
pussy
there
part,
and
not
go,
the pussy part though. Like, oh
No, I'm talking about an ass fart.
no, no.
You're gonna throw up, man. You're gonna throw
I'm
up.
gonna be. If I don't throw up, I'm gonna at least be done. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's that.
You telling me
That's
That
that.
shit is a toxin coming at it.
Yeah.
Throw it up.
That's a lot of methane. That's like
It's
chloroform.
gonna
Jimmy.
mix with the vagina juice. So it's like a
Nah.
combination of.
son?
That's like a chemistry project, Jimmy.
Westbrook.
First of all,
Stop trying to fucking convince me, Boog. You're gonna throw up.
I said Westbrook. I said Westbrook.
I don't throw up.
Russell Westbrook. Triple
I love it. I try to fuck
Because
until
it's
they fart.
nasty.
I try to fuck until they fart. But anyway, let's get to Russell Westbrook.
And that was
Yeah, Russell Westbrook.
He's not on tear, man.
All right,
182.
He's balling.
Hey, D, you got that other Russ? Yeah.
Yeah, the very first one you said.
My bad, bro.
They know who
I thought I put the time up there.
They know. Y'all know who Russell was.
What?
Russ,
Yeah, if you don't know who the fuck Westbrook,
I was.
you're an idiot.
I've been
So
drinking.
Westbrook's a man.
I've been drinking.
Motherfucker averaged 26, 16, and 16
He
in the
broke
motherfucker.
he broke
Insane.
Oscar Robertson's
Triple-double.
triple double record.
I remember.
Yeah.
The big O.
Yes. He
I
broke
remember
the
a
big
couple years
O's.
ago, people were talking about
He
how it would
broke
never
the
be
big
done.
O's record. I just
It just seemed unattainable.
Big O. Big Oscar Robinson.
Yo, how was it? Yo, how
all
was it?
time.
Tucson, Arizona,
The most.
coming up.
There's a
Yo, how
lot.
that taste?
That was good.
That was
When you
good.
think like
182 and he's still going.
I don't know. I got
LeBron, I think got like 70 something, man.
Yo, let me get
I think
your.
he had, he had 99.
Wait,
LeBron,
let
99.
me get
They
your.
put a list up. It
Yeah,
was
no, I
him,
thought.
Oscar, Magic, Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
They
And
were-
then
they were
LeBron.
top five.
And then
And then
LeBron.
right, and then
Yeah.
LeBron.
LeBron was in the top 5, bro.
How many do you have?
I think he was like 99.
Did you see the stat line though? Russell Westbrook has only had 8 triple doubles in his first 6 seasons.
Yeah.
The motherfucker has over
Yeah.
180 something.
He changed his game. He evolved. He
That
worked.
shit is insane, yo. Like you said, at some point,
I mean-
it's effort. It's effort. It's heart. It's hustle.
Shit is good.
I told you that shit is bad.
That shit say Hogard.
A little bit of it is like
God, thunder.
with
Like fucking
with the
Thor right
rebound. I feel like sometimes it is like it goes for them.
Still, I mean, he go for him, but he still go ahead and he still go ahead and he still got to get the rebounds. You still got to make
But he lags on the rebounds. He like leads off.
I just want to salute him. I didn't.
Oh no, definitely.
If you look at the last game, like when we've seen all these highlights, these are hustle plays, yo. Some of these rebounds are just
You like some? No, I agree. Some of them are, but some of them is like, all right, I know my center could get it. He sees that Russell Westbrook is right here, so he's not gonna get it just so Russell Westbrook can get it.
right.
I mean, but then you said that they were doing that on OKC. Is that Russell Westbrook for it? No. Get the fucking
But see,
rebound.
what's fucked up is it doesn't equate to wins. That's the only
Nah, his triple doubles does. They was like 70%.
He got better.
You said 70%.
Yeah, 70% when he gets triple doubles and 70%, he
70%
wins
of the time
70%
they
of his time.
I already hit the blunt.
When it's important. That's the
Yeah. Look.
When it's
So
important.
we go.
Yes, but it's still triple doubles.
Yo, we got a couple of minutes, man. We need to wrap this shit up.
So we're going to go back to this gas crisis real quick, y'all,
Yeah.
because let me tell you
Before we
something.
leave.
Yeah, before we leave, let me tell
Stay
you
at home,
something,
man.
America. If you see a nigga, don't get aggressive. Everybody's going to get gas.
Eventually.
Motherfuckers is wilding out. Don't create another issue off of this issue. Because
Correct.
you're going to get beat up at the pump. You're going to get washed up, whether you're a man or a woman, because...
Ain't no one-on-one.
Yeah, man, you
Ain't
get
no one-on-one.
fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? So...
You skip me in line,
Yeah.
I'm getting gas, that's your ass.
Come on, man. And Jimmy gonna call me and be like, yo, this nigga, I had to slap this nigga. You still gonna be at the pump because the line is 30 minutes long.
Right, so he'll be here.
I'm on the way.
Pulling up 2 slaps.
Yeah. So now you get slapped.
And I live close enough so he can hear me whisper.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come do it all on the way.
I don't live that close to that. I don't live that close to that.
Not that.
God.
Not that.
Not that.
Look, we want to shout out to the brother Marquise.
Yeah, man. Again, man, a fucking old legend out here, man.
Yes. Who
Brother
came
Marquis,
out-
plug whatever you need to plug, your social medias, let
Whatever
them know
you
where they can
need.
reach you at, email you, whatever the fuck.
Cash App.
Cash App. He deserves it.
Yeah. I'm on Instagram, the real brother Marquise. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, Mark Demetrius.
Okay.
The real Two Live Crew on Twitter, and that's about it.
The real Two Live Crew.
Trendsetters,
You
man.
want to email me? You want
Real
email
Wave
me?
Lords,
It's
man.
all the way
Real
Dade,
Wave Lords.
all the way Dade 305 at gmail.com.
All the way Dave.
Okay.
And
Must be
that's
talking money.
the THA all the way Dade 305 at
DADE.
gmail.com.
Okay.
And that's about it. I'm not really too much, everybody says I'm kind of old fashioned and whatever. I'm not really into the social media shit. I'm just really on there, so my people can, know where to find me at.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get missing for a long periods of time, that's about
Well, I want to say it's a pleasure to meet you.
it. Hey,
Definitely.
And we salute you. And you definitely got friends here at the Porch Monkey Podcast.
We gonna work on this
You know what I'm
podcast
saying?
for you. You got some stories to tell.
Yes.
We gonna do
We gonna
some shit.
hold on to my story.
We
I
gonna
want
do
to
some
seem like
shit.
I'm
Yeah,
just
we got
old
you.
and
We gonna
bitter
bring
and
you out.
venting all the time.
You're
I
not.
just want to tell the truth.
Right.
I
Yeah,
just
we
want
got
to tell the
you.
truth
We
because
got
I
you.
think
We
this
gonna
whole
work
Two Live Crew shit deserves the truth. Because
does.
if nobody says anything, Luther's gonna run with it like he did anything, and he's not even
gonna slap
going.
it on the road.
And and he's and he's gonna continue to act like we don't exist.
Yeah, and it's
and
40 sides of the
Chinaman
stories.
just died. You know what I'm
you
saying?
go. There you go. So
I
we
ain't,
gonna-
I ain't,
Rest in
you know,
peace, Chinaman. as
Right,
well.
rest in
R.I.P.
peace in China, man. So I'm, even though shit was kind of fucked up towards me, I'm not gonna be that way towards them. I'm gonna honor China Man's death every chance I get, and I'm gonna tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell the truth on the whole situation. So there it is.
All right, real
Yeah.
OG.
Yes.
Salute him, everybody. Thanks for tuning in real quick. I mean, we don't have time for the fucking theme song. Or do we?
I was going.
Hurry up.
Damn, sports dude with the info. Yes, get out of here. Do it all. We love you. You do every motherfucking thing. It's your boy War Z. Disco 100. Subscribe right,
Jimmy
motherfucker.
VIP, his co-defendant,
Yes.
still will kick your
Always.
fucking ass.
Your face.
Yeah.
Johnson and Johnson. Randy. Coach Jim. Brother Marquise. Two Live Crew. We love you. We out of here.
Pop that coochie,
Bing,
bitch.
Bing, bing, motherfucker.
Pop that fucking coochie.